Thank you very much. Thanks so much. Have a seat, and back at you in ka. No, I'm not being lazy. This is this I wouldn't plan on starting until season 7, because this is I'm forced to bed rest right now, and and let me just start by saying I'm on pills, and so. All right, so if you saw last week on the show, I did a monologue about that I had a bad back, and some stuff was going on with my back, and then I asked how many people in the audience had back problems, and a lot of people did. And do we have that monologue? Okay, so this is me talking about the back last time. When your back is out, it just changes everything. Suddenly you feel so old. I mean, I've started drinking prune juice and playing bingo, and I find myself repeating myself and drinking prune juice, and I'm playing bingo. All right, so I'm joking about it because, you know, I had a bad back, and it'd been going on for about a month and everything. So then a couple of days ago, I'm walking, and I was on one level, like, of a parking lot, and then there was another level that looked to be about 3 feet down, something like that. And now I assessed the situation. I looked at it, and I said, okay, that's about 3 feet. I'm 49 divided by 7 is, because that's a dog year, and I like them. And so I'm on pills. So anyway, so I assess the situation, think I can jump it, and so I jump and I land, and when I hit the ground, my brain's going 49, 49, 49. And I felt something happen when I hit the ground, but it wasn't that bad. It was actually okay. And then yesterday morning, I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I lean down to pick up my dog, who weighs about the size of like a sandwich, like a good-sized sandwich, but not heavy at all, not a heavy dog. And but midway picking up the dog, I felt a tear, and I watch House, so the camera went inside my, you know, all the things happening, and I saw it all, and so my back, which went from, well, this part of the monologue, take a look at this. You can spot the people because they walk like this. Oh, God. Oh, God, my back. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, what I wouldn't give to be able to do that right now. I'm not able to even do that. I'm supposed to, I tore a ligament and did something to something else. Bless you. And so that's what happened. And they said I'm not able to sit or to move or to do anything. And the plane show, which we were supposed to shoot, flying from LA to New York, was supposed to be in a couple of days. We can't do that, so now we have to postpone the plane show. And and this is not a sweep stunt or anything like that. This is not like that Regis, what he did, that whole bypass surgery. But I'm on pills. And so anyway, so that's the deal. And ironically, this is the I Like It show. It's all about things I like. And I like being in bed, but not when I'm forced to be in bed. This is not how I like it. And I like to dance, and now I can't dance. And but here's one person who can dance, and I like him a whole lot. That's Dan Finnerty and the Dan Band, everybody. thank you so much for being here. I like that a lot. I haven't seen you in a while, Dan. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been better than you.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what's been going on?
Nothing, just, you know.
Traveling a lot?
I've been traveling all over. What's your name again? What's your name?
Louise.
Louise and I, we were just back making out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo, so now we're back. Woo, Louise! Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all right. It's good to know about you and Louise. And you've got the whole show, so there's plenty other people to make out with throughout the show.
All right. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
One note.
if you haven't seen them live, you're missing something, but at least you can get this. Everybody in the audience is getting the Dan Band CD. And this is my nurse here in case anything happens. What's your name?
Gail,
Gail, hi.
Hi.
So you're my nurse.
I'm your nurse.
All right, so if anything happens, you're ready. Have you nursed before?
I've nursed a lot.
Oh.
I mostly with the correctional facilities here in the state.
Good to have you here. All right.
Just say Gail and I'm there.
Oh, good. I didn't know how I would get you. That's great. All right, thanks for being here, Gail. And in case you're wondering if these look familiar, these are actually the pajamas that, it's the only pajamas I own. They're the same ones I wore in my American Express commercial. And, oh, look when I could do that back then, remember? Remember that? So, of course, you know, I'm not going to show up here, and because some of you may not believe me, and I wanted to prove that this is. I got an MRI yesterday, and so what? An MRI, you know what it is. Everybody's had that. I don't know what it is. And so here's a picture of my MRI that I brought. That is no, that's REM. Okay. That's ELO. That's not it. Where's my MRI? Those are my SATs. I want my, this is not helping my back. My MRI, there it is. That's, everyone is black and white inside. Did you know that? All right, I want to thank everybody at the staff at Century City Doctors Hospital that they took care of me yesterday. The ER technician, Frankie Conrad, who gave me mints, because, you know, I had just started my day. I woke up and I was brushing my teeth, and then I was on the floor, and I hadn't brushed my teeth, and all I wanted was mints, and he gave them to me. And the nurse, Jenny Moclay, and imaging technician, Teresa Atian, and I want to thank them. And we have nurses here today? A lot of people? Oh, look. I like y'all a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate all that you do. And as I said, I like it. Is the show today. It's all about I like it, and it's chock full of everything that I like, and I definitely like him. Ryan Seacrest is here, everybody. Ryan Seacrest. And he's going to have a lot to say, because Simon Cowell was here yesterday, and he said stuff about Ryan, so now Ryan can say stuff about Simon. And here's something else I like. Oh, this little kid. You are just going to be blown away when you see him. I found this video of this 6-year-old boy who was rapping, and he was so good and so adorable. We just kind of called just to say, we may want you on the show. He turned around and wrote an entire rap about me and sent the video. This little boy is brilliant. 6-year-old Bentley Green is here. You're going to love him. And I'm going to start doing this more often, because I don't know why we just, you know, my passion is I love animals. I don't just like them, I love them. And what I like to do is help animals find homes. And so today we have Betsy Saul, and she brought some amazing, adorable little dogs from petfinder.com. And somebody in the audience may want to take a dog home, because there's some cute ones here. So we're going to feature all of our dogs later in a special segment of Dogs of Ellen. And dogs. And that's why one of my favorite shows is the Discovery Channel's Planet Earth. I don't know, I talked about Planet Earth. It was so amazing. If you missed it, I hate that anyone would miss it. So everybody today is getting the complete series of Planet Earth on DVD. Now, a lot of people tell me that they watch the show. They're like, I don't usually get to watch TV because I'm working all day. And but then I was in the hospital, or I was bed rest, or I had a baby, or whatever. And I watch the show every single day. And now I can't watch anymore because I'm back at work. And that's another thing that I like is the TiVo, because TiVo can record things when you're not home. And now with the TiVo box, you can download the latest movies from Amazon.com straight to your TiVo. And since I like it, you're all getting TiVos today. All right. Don't go away. When we come back, we're going to talk to my doctor, Fred Lerner. I know. I can't talk right now, Mama. Okay, bye-bye. That's sweet. Just calling. Let's see how I was. All right. Oh, now, I could not have gotten through yesterday without the help of our first guest. Here to explain what happened is my doctor and now my friend, Dr. Fred Lerner. This guy on a Sunday drove all the way from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara and would not have made it through. Tell everybody what happened. Tell them what you did, what I did, what?
Well, I got a call from your friend, and I heard you screaming in the background. So I knew it was serious, so I hopped in my car and came up. And just questioning you, you sounded like you jumped off a 3-foot ledge.
Right. He's good, I'm telling you. He's
27 years experience, that'll tell you everything. And when you did that, I think you tore a disc. Mm-hmm. And for a few weeks, probably a little bit of pain off and on. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people get a lot of pain. You didn't. Mm-hmm. And when you bent over to pick up your little dog, you tore a ligament between your vertebrae. Mm-hmm. And that's excruciating. It's not that common. And when you heard something tear, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I asked him if he watches House, and he said, I do it all day long. I don't go home and watch what I do all day long. But really, when you watch House, they always go through the body and and you see everything that happens. So, okay. So then then you came and you did some amazing things because you released a lot of the pressure.
I tried.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, and we don't know each other well, and he had to lift me up to at some point during the day, I had to get to the bathroom, and I had to put my arms around him. He had to lift me, and the scream that was in his ear, I mean, because he was holding me, so I screamed into his ear, and I'm so sorry. I know I must have I did it twice to you. All right, so let's show the MRI, and you tell me what, because I didn't know how to read the thing. Tell people what they're looking for.
Okay, I'm just going to go around the back so
Sure.
I can see it. So this is a view of your spine sideways. This is your back, and that's the front. Uh-huh. And you can see these white things are healthy discs. Uh-huh. And these 3 have kind of degenerated. Mm-hmm. And everybody over 30 has 1 or 2 of these.
How dare you?
Sorry. I should say 29.
All right.
That's better. So this particular one, when you landed, you really irritated it. And you can see a little bit of fluid in here. But even worse is you bruised the bone. And we're not sure if you might have even broken the bone. We're going to have to wait a week or so to get another test to see. Mm-hmm. When you bent forward to pick up your dog, this white stuff here is actually blood and swelling. Mm-hmm. And when you bend forward, that's separated. Mm-hmm. And it tore. So everything is very inflamed and hot and extremely painful. And so that's why we want you to rest.
I don't feel it now, I'll tell you that.
So we want you to rest, take it easy, and just do nothing. I got you a hard brace to wear too, for the times you do have to move around.
Yeah, I put it on earlier. I felt like Madonna. It's really tight. It's one of those girdle type things. It's really, really tight. But I guess it's
I'll
point.
bet you look great in it, though.
Yeah, oh, thank you. My. And when do you see me dancing again?
Well, if things go really well, and I think they will, you'll probably be like this for about a week, and everything will calm down nicely. We'll start doing very gentle exercise, and I'm hoping within a few weeks we can see you dance here.
Yay! I cannot thank you enough for what you did, and I got to give a shout out. What kind of Lexus do you have?
A GS 350.
I got to give a shout out to Lexus because he drove me home in the most comfortable, and the seat went all the way back, which is because I couldn't sit. I had to be laying down. So it was the cushiest ride back, plus I was on drugs by then.
Yes, you were.
He relieved the pain, then he got me something. I think I'm on Norelco. That's a shaver, but I'm... It's like that, right? Norco or something?
Norco.
No, Norelco. And so... all right. And everyone today gets the pills I'm on, all of you. You get a pill. You get a pill. All right. Thank you so much, Fred, for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Ryan Seacrest is coming out after this. Don't go away. From American Idol to the radio to E! News Daily, there's no one busier than our first guest. Please welcome back my friend, Ryan Seacrest.
Very, very gentle.
I can't lean.
Mwah.
Hi, Ryan.
I'm so sorry.
What do you have in your hand?
Well, I was just trying to figure out what to give you to make you feel better. And I thought that if you have a little bit of an itch anywhere, now when you're alone, you can take care. That's a back scratcher.
Thank you.
So, or it's a spatula for omelets or whatever. But so this is a first for me to be in bed with you.
Well, yeah. It's first for me in a while, too. So, you need this rest. What do you do when you're sick?
I've never taken a sick day. I mean, much like you've just done today, you incorporate it into your life because I don't know if anybody would fill in. I guess somebody could easily fill in, but I don't want them to because I don't want them to take my job. Because if they show up and do a better job, then maybe I'm out.
No one's going to take your job, Brian. Have you had a back thing like this?
Do you know, I've only from lifting massive weights and doing squat thrusts in the gym have I injured a couple of muscles, lats and things like that.
Like what size weight do you press?
I do a couple 70, 45. How big do they come? Whatever's bigger than the 45s. I put two of those on each side, nice squat.
Yeah.
But what happens is, and I mean, you can certainly speak to this, I would imagine when you smile, breathe, cough, sneeze, any of that, it's massively painful, yeah?
Not with the Norelco.
No.
Have you hurt your back before, though? Just
nothing like that. Just a little bit of a strain, but nothing quite like that.
Because you really are the hardest working guy in show business. You really are.
Well, I've heard... I've hurt my life by being so busy, but never my back. But thank you. I have a long day. However, I just saw you last week when we did the live Idol Gives Back show, and you were really, really wonderful in coming and co-hosting that show. And we had we had a good time, and you know, I thank you for your contribution as well, and that challenge that you made on the air.
So far, they've raised $65 million?
Almost $70 million.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
You know, and I'll tell you, when you know, we are often asked to give to something and donate, which I'm very happy to do. And many times you wonder where the money goes, or you don't quite understand where it's going to go. And I'll be honest, I didn't really understand the problems here in the U.S. and in Africa until after we took some of these trips, and I was really touched by it. And
Yeah,
blown
you went
away.
with Simon, and how was that to go to Africa with Simon?
Well, we were making this trip, you know, to Africa, and he called and he said, "I'll only do this if you'll do it with me." And I thought, you know, considering our relationship on the air, I thought, all right, this is a cool thing. Let's try and do some good. So we travel over to Kenya, and we get there late at night. And the next morning, we're going to start very early to go into some of these slums, which are just, they're horrendous. And these people have really, really suffered. And they suffered more when they saw Simon, because he showed up in the same awful stuff he wears on American Idol. I mean, there we are in this really tough place, and he's got on these Armani leather boots, acid wash jeans, a pack of cigarettes, a cell phone, a tight, you know, tight t-shirt. And I'm just thinking, they've been through enough, Simon. Please, no more. We're here to help.
Y'all are, you know, he was here yesterday. Y'all have a great relationship. I like him a lot too. And you and I are friends, and we're closer friends. But I like Simon a lot. But you know, I'm gonna. Well, we have to take a break. When we come back. You know, we keep featuring the men of Ellen, but I want to find you a girl. You need to find. I'm going to find you somebody. That's my goal, is to find somebody for you.
Okay. Well. And we'll start from bed.
All right.
Right? The perfect place.
All right. Are you single, Gail? All right.
I like the outfit.
Yeah. We'll take a break. We'll be back with Ryan Seacrest. All right, we're back with Ryan Seacrest. And so seriously, let's get back to the dating thing, okay?
Okay. All right. Let's get into it.
We've got to find you a girl.
Okay.
Because you're not picking good ones.
Why? What do you mean I'm not picking good ones?
You know what I mean.
How would you go through the picking process?
I don't
then?
know. It's hard because you work nonstop. You need to find somebody that doesn't mind that, because how do you even have time? Like, you know, I never get to see you, but.
Well, it's not. Yeah, the work schedule's not great with the relationship, and apparently women don't like the texting thing. So, you know, is it yeah? It's okay like 3 times, but on the 4th you got to make a call, otherwise you're dead.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, so let's talk about idols, because it's down to the 6 contestants now.
Yeah.
When do you find out who's getting kicked off?
You know, it depends on the week. That one was exceptional, so I wanted to know exactly how we're going to choreograph that. And it all unfolds absolutely live. So all of the timing of it, you know, who we're going to tell first and when, and how long I stare at them. And when I ask them to go to the left, turn around, do a cannonball into the pool, and look at me before the result comes. All of that, you know, we will sort of think of before we go on the air. But there are times when I'll find out first thing in the morning, and there are times when I'll find out just before we go live, and then there are times I'll find out in the commercial break. And that card, to be honest with you, I think the show's gotten more successful. And we have fewer people that work on it after that. And sometimes they don't put anything on that card. And so, yeah, I'll open it, and I'm thinking, God, what'd they tell me in that meeting before we went on the air? Because
I was going to say, you're so close to them. How do they not see the name on the card?
They have seen it before. So now they often, if it's a tall contestant, they won't put the names on the card. So if I'm with a short contestant, I get a cheat sheet. But if it's someone that's taller than I am, which is almost everybody, then you know, I have been on the air live and read the result and kind of waited a beat to make sure that it was the right name, that no producer jumped out going, "No, wrong one!
Yeah.
You moron! How could you screw that up? It's all you got to do on this program."
Yeah.
So what'd you ask me, though?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
No. After the Idol Gives Back, we went out for dinner, and then we went to a party, and the contestants were there, so I got to meet them and hang out with them, and they're just sweet as can be.
Well, that's the weird thing.
Yeah.
They're sweet as they can be.
Yeah,
Which
sweet.
is not necessarily the average group on
Really,
our show.
really.
I'm just saying.
Different this year.
Well, I don't want to gossip about any
But-
specific contestants.
All right, but some have not been nice.
Not as the show progresses. What happens is they begin to believe their own hype at times.
Mm-hmm.
But these contestants, Simon and I have actually said to them, so who don't you like? Huh? I mean, you don't have to say it on the air, but who don't you like? And they're like, we love each other, all of us. Really? You do? That's weird.
Yeah,
So they genuinely have this great
they seem
relationship
to.
and care.
They seem really great. I liked them a whole lot, all of them. So
what was
now
your-
I don't know who, because now.
Well, I was going to say, who's your pick?
Well, I can't. It's changed.
Do you know that Ellen called me? We do the show live. She calls me as we're doing the show on my cell phone and says, and there's a message. I didn't get it because I was doing the show. And she leaves a message. Hey, I know you're probably busy, but how do you text again? I can't figure out how you text. I just
find-
say it 100 times per show, or you can text, vote, dial.
I don't know how to text, and I decided I was going to vote, and I called, and it was busy, and then I thought, well, then how do you text? So I called the show and asked how you text. All right, hey, you can, and I wasn't on pills then. That was just me.
That's the real you. That's why we love you.
That's me.
And we wish you a very speedy recovery.
Oh, I
all
love
right?
you too, Ryan. You can see Ryan weeknights on E! News Daily and on American Idol Tuesdays at 8 and Wednesdays at 9 on Fox. And little adorable, you got to see this little kid. You got
know, you told me about him.
6-year-old Bentley Green's going to do a little rap for us when we come back. Don't go away. All right, I love kids and I love rap. What's cuter than a 6-year-old rapper? Nothing. From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Bentley Green. All right. You may have never heard this before, but you're adorable. You were so, no, so here's the thing. I saw this footage of you, and I was like, I love him. I just love him. When did you start rapping?
Well, when I was 3 years old, my mom and her friend was teaching me how to spell my name, and they did it in the rap.
Uh-huh.
And I've been rapping ever since.
Ever since, ever since you're 3 years old, for 3 years. And how do you memorize, even the song, he's gonna do a song for you that he wrote for me, but it's so much longer, we had to cut it down because it was so long. How do you memorize all those words?
Because I'm a really smart kid.
Yep. You should be proud of that. It's good to be a smart kid. So, and do you think you're gonna be famous when you grow up?
Yes.
Yes, I think so too. I think you're pretty, you wanna make a whole lot of money?
It's not all about the money, it's about the love.
Not all about the money, it's about the love. All right, why don't you head over there and rap for the people because they are gonna love you.
Ellen on this, Ellen on that, Ellen so hot, Ellen on the map, Ellen on the stage, Ellen on the screen. America's it, girl, cause Ellen's so clean. You can catch Ellen on the TV, all movie too, looking fly in some jeans, all cups, a Gucci suit. Everybody like Ellen cause she looking cute and cute. Rose from the bottom to the top, baby, what it do? Don't hate when you see a groove on the show. She crying cause she won 5 Emmys in a row. She do it for the love, and they all about the dough. Hollywood superstar, Ellen shine and she glow. Competition is on, coming up short. That's why she hosts the Academy Award. People love to talk about you when you down and you're out, but they all on your team when you get a little glad. And it ain't gotta do what everybody else feeling, but she do her own thing, and she still making millions. Ellen ain't gotta do what everybody else feeling, but she do her own thing, and she still making millions. Ellen on this, Ellen on that, Ellen so high, Ellen on the map, Ellen on the stage, Ellen on the screen. America's it, girl, cause Ellen's so clean. Ellen on this, Ellen on that, Ellen so high, Ellen on the map, Ellen on the stage, Ellen on the screen. America's it, girl, cause Ellen's so clean.
smart. All right. If I didn't have a hurt back, I would grab you and squeeze you so hard. You're so, so cute. Okay, here's what I found out that you like. You like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yes.
Well, Playmate Toys sent you action figures, ninja gear, everything you can imagine. All that all that. All right. We're going to look at the dogs of Ellen after this. Don't go away. That's for you, Bentley. All right. Hey, listen to this incredible fact. Our next guest has helped over 11 million animals find homes. Please welcome the founder and president of Animal Planet's PetFinder.com, Betsy Saul. It's hard. Don't hurt your back getting up there. All right. So, hi, Betsy.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're
Thank
doing
you.
great. Look, you look wonderful.
Thank you. This is great. So tell us about PetFinder.com. I think it's brilliant. You founded this with your husband, you said, right?
You know, it just seemed like it had to be done. And before we knew it, we were adopting about half of the pets that are being adopted through shelters in the whole country. We're meeting each other on our site. Kind of like a Match.com.
Right.
Dating service, but
And tell
for your
them how
best
it
friend.
works. It's a really easy. Explain how it works.
So you can go to petfinder.com and enter the information that you're looking for, the kind of lifestyle that you have, match that with a pet. So you're looking for a medium-sized female adult Labrador, and you put in the area that you live, and you see all the girls that would meet that description.
Isn't that perfect?
Local to your home.
I mean, it's perfect because some people say, you know, I don't want a big dog, I want a little dog, and I want some, you know, and here's the thing. You have so many puppies that usually get adopted, but there are so many older dogs for people who don't get that much exercise, don't need to go out, because if you get a dog, you need to exercise it. But if you get an older dog, it just wants a companion, right?
That's right. My favorites are the adult and the senior pets, and it is so wonderful to bring a dog into your family that's already house trained and that has a fully actualized personality.
Right, and they're so grateful. I mean, those dogs are so
They know.
grateful.
They
They do
know.
know. So let's bring out some of the dogs.
All right.
Who's this?
This is Atticus. Come here, Atticus. Atticus is from Hurricane Katrina, actually. He's one of the rescue pets from
Hurricane Katrina. The dog went through Katrina. That needs a home, that dog.
Absolutely. And Atticus is he's a pooch from the Amanda Foundation, and he's really sweet and gentle. You can tell that, of course, just by looking.
All right, Atticus has gone through a lot. Atticus needs a home. Okay, who else?
The true Southern gentleman. Next, we're looking for Puddin'. Here comes Puddin'. Atticus and Puddin' are friends, you can see. And Puddin's also from the Amanda Foundation, and she was named because everybody loves dessert and deserves dessert, and so she was called Puddin'.
That dog is hilarious looking. That is so cute.
She's a young, about 11 months old terrier.
And then
We've got Spanky and Buckwheat coming next. We really want to... See, Buckwheat was named Buckwheat for his hairdo. And, Spanky and Buckwheat are pups. They're about 3.5 months old. They're going to be probably under 10 pounds when they're full grown. We think they're little Chihuahua mixes. And I just have to say, we really have to thank the local LA shelter and rescue groups, Amanda Foundation, and also Pasadena Humane Society for bringing pets for adoption.
Hey, Terry. Yes, I know Terry. I've adopted pets from Amanda Foundation before. You're welcome. All right, who else do you have?
So next we've got Ping. Ping is a 2-year-old purebred Pekingese. Now this little man is about 22 pounds, and he's going to be in charge. He's going to want to use your lap as his throne. About 25% of the pups in shelters are purebreds.
Purebred. People think I want a purebred, but you can get them from the shelter, petfinder.com. Best way to find an animal anywhere, wherever you live. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, there's some people in the audience that are potentially going to adopt. I hope that none of these dogs are going back to a cage today. I hope every one of these dogs find a home today. So we're going to find out. We'll be right back. We're back with Betsy Saul from petfinder.com. And this makes me very, very happy. Let's go down the line. Let's start these are all people in the audience that are thinking about adopting a dog. Let's start with the Pekingese down there. What's your name?
Espy.
Hi, Espy. So you've been looking for a dog?
Yes.
And this one, you've met this one? Oh, look at that. God, he's really stressed, right? That's amazing. And then you have the little, that's buckwheat? Yep. Oh, oh, that's Spanky. The other one's Buckwheat. And you're thinking about Buckwheat. And then Puddin', of course, is hilarious. That's a. And you've been wanting a dog.
I've been wanting a small dog because we've had bull mastiffs. So I always wanted something I can hold.
Now, all right, and you're going to rescue the dog that made it through Katrina. That's good for you. That's fantastic. And they said that it's a wonderful dog. It's just sweet as can be. I mean, really, I can't believe what that dog has gone through. So I'm so happy. And there are a lot of pets, if you go to petfinder.com, that a lot of cats and dogs that made it through Katrina. There are 213,000 pets waiting for homes on petfinder.com. So wherever you are, go to, and thanks to the Amanda Foundation for being here. Thank you so much. And the Pasadena Humane Society for bringing the dogs. If you're thinking about adopting a pet, please check out petfinder.com and really think about it too. Think about what your needs are. And you can also go to our website to see videos of dogs who need homes all across the country. And I want to start doing this more often. I think this is so important, and so many animals just are sitting in cages, just need to be loved. And it's a proven fact that it's you know, medically it's good for you. It lowers your blood pressure. It's the best thing in the world to have a pet, something to hold, and there are cats. We just didn't want to bring cats here because it's stressful.
It would be scary for them. But it's true that when we rescue the pets, it turns out usually we're the ones getting rescued.
Yeah.
By the end of it.
It really is. It's true. And they are so, so grateful. So anyway, I want to thank my guests, Ryan Seacrest, 6-year-old rapper Bentley Green, Dr. Fred Lerner, and Betsy Saul with the Dogs of Ellen. And tomorrow, Lindsay Lohan is going to be here. I will see you then. Bye-bye.